good brother came to a function, and as he was presenting, he was making a presentation. The first thing he said was that anytime you invite any government official to any of such functions, the first thing they say, Prof, if you remember, is that we do apologize for the late coming of the Honorable Minister or the President or the Vice President. If it's not so, then it is that we want to apologize for and on behalf of the Honorable Minister because he has gotten an equally important assignment somewhere. Especially when the program or the activity is so key that there could be an impact or an influence from above. It is such the case. And I am here representing her. It took just about 30 minutes for me to have informed me to come and then do the presentation on her behalf without knowing, would I say nothing or anything about it. However, I'm a technical man and I would not want to speak brief for the minister as a politician, but rather as a technocrat. When the whole program started, I had a feeling, and that is the first impression of everything is so key, it's so important. And the backdrop of the music, we're talking about poetry, we're talking about culture, we're talking about Ghana, and then there was the foreign music as a backdrop for this occasion. To me, we may have to revisit. Maybe subsequent times we might want to have our own traditional music at the backdrop. Let me say that poetry is culture, the way of life of the people. And here we are talking about diversity of cultures. To us in the ministry, we want to use culture to influence communities. We want to use culture, we want to develop culture to the extent that it can even bring up social transformation in communities, especially the rural communities. That is where we find these high cultures. Do we develop it? To what extent do we develop it? So we at the ministry think that this is a good platform for us to actually work together, because this is, I think, the first time that we organize this event. And I would make recommendations to the ministry and not directly to the minister and all other agencies, so that we can collaborate our efforts, resources, whatever it is. I had a closed door, interaction with the coordinator when I came here first, that I was not too happy with the organization, because there are a lot of organizations that might be interested in this. So if he had informed us earlier, we would have brought in a lot of organizations who would sponsor, and then the publicity will be high, so that subsequent ones we would have a very big or meager one. So distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I will convey this information to the Honorable Minister and the ministry specifically. I'll make a big recommendation so that next year we'll all pull our resources together, we'll coordinate so well, so that we can have a very fruitful event. On that note, I say thank you and God bless you.
Thank you very much. Mr. George Harrison, and I can the representative from the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts. I think all what you told us, we taking it in good faith, we will be acted upon. To continue, we would like to call upon Dr. Josephine Jahin Kwashi. She's the head of the Modern Languages Department, and today she's ably representing the Dean of the School of Languages. They being the mother institution hosting us, I think it's prudent we take the word from there.
Mr. Chairman, Prof. Dr. Lante, representative of the minister. Well, it's nice to be here this morning. It's been quite a busy morning for me. I just rushed here from the lecture, but I'm very happy that I've been able to make it. Well, I know my dean was supposed to be here, but she is not here. I didn't have any word from her, so I would just like to say a few words, on her behalf and on my own behalf. I think this is a very laudable idea. I think just about roughly about a month ago, some event took place right here. It was a poetry night, and that was part of the 50th anniversary celebration of the Departments of Modern Languages and Linguistics, and the 64th anniversary of the Department of French. Our students had student-led activities for a week, and one of the nights was dubbed the Poetry Night, and I happened to be here, and I can tell you it was such an enjoyable experience. About 6 languages were used here, and although I didn't understand most of them, I really enjoyed the poetry. I think poetry is like medicine to the soul. It really calms you down, and sometimes it keeps you, thinking about life and what it has to offer. I'm very happy for Emperor for having this idea and taking it to another level, because I think he was the resource person. He helped the students organize that International Poetry Night. And this is a humble beginning, and like all the previous speakers have said, I hope that it is just the beginning, and that it will grow into something very big that we can all be proud of. I would like to encourage our students. I don't know about the publicity, but what I have noticed over the years is that there's too much apathy on the side of our students. This is being organized for us. I expected to see many more students. This place should have been full with people standing outside. I don't know how you communicate these to your colleagues, but I think that we have to work on it, and we have to let our students understand that we hold these programs for their benefits, and if they are not here, then we are not able to achieve our aim. So I'm throwing this to all of you here. Make sure that for the rest of the program, you invite your friends. At least you have come and you have seen what is going on. So please do encourage your friends to take part in this. Nobody knows where this will take us. I think I've been talking too much. I'm being too much of a mother. So I I would, on behalf of the Dean of the School of Languages and on my own behalf, wish you all the best, and I hope that this program will really be a successful one. And I hope that it will not end here, but we can publicize it so that people will know about it. And next year, we will see a bigger show. Thank you very much. Enjoy the day. Thank you so much. Hey, man, you didn't come up with me because I didn't come up with you. Hey, see your life. Okay. Up next, we have a poem. A poetry is performance. I don't want to call it a recital. It's more of a performance. This is a poem written by the emperor himself. And it's going to be performed by Mr. Kwe of the dance department. He is going to dramatize it. Let's
tomorrow will hurt me when it finds me. It hunts me like a warrior's arrow to his enemy, dipped in fire towards my patch. I am the young elephant grass, consumed by drought. The hope of the famished mind who sees not to graze scattered here. Oh, yesterday the hand that tilled my land, built to nourish and nurture me. The hand is feeble and frail, once fierce and bold. Yesterday is gone. Its fruits still stay on my land, ever staring, still glaring. What will tomorrow be? Oh, tomorrow that haunts me. I feel you hurt me. Oh, help me. Help me. Help me today. While you feel. Thank you.
That's a very nice way to pull the curtains down on the opening program. But that doesn't mean the program has ended. The program itself, that's the international festival. The next thing we'll be having is actually a training. So those of you who are interested in training for poetry writing and performances like the one we just saw, please, when we close, just see Emperor behind at the desk so that you register for that training. Then we will take a break.
I don't want to organize. I don't want to organize.
We have to see Emperor
No,
to be writing.
Right.
right here.
Right.
So if you like, when we close, but you can represent come and sit down again.
So
The event.
I wish I can see this thing there.
You want what? That's why you should come.
Okay. Just to end, like I said, this is actually the end of the opening program. I'd like to say a very big thank you for all of you in coming. The program will be continuing at 5:30 p.m. At 5:30, what do we have?
We have a night of poetry. We have a festival itself, the Night of Poetry Festival. That's where you're going to hear language and poetry from all the languages in the School of Languages. So you have Spanish poems, you have French poems, you have Russian poems, Chinese poems, Arabic poems. It's Swahili poems. Like, it's wow. I was privileged to attend the last one about a month ago, and I was mind blown. So I want you all to come and be mind blown with me. Okay. So tonight at 5:30, please be here and let's enjoy this program together. Okay.
So please, if you want to see me here at 5:30 p.m., giving you a poem in Russia, from Russia with love.
Just maybe I might also do a Spanish one. Just maybe.
I'll be here for you. They tell us that Spanish is actually the most romantic language, so I'll be here for you.
Hey, but the last time Swahili won. Swahili won the most romantic.
So let's begin and see what happens.
Alright.
So I'd like to say a big thank you for all of you coming. Professor Kofi and the whole English department, Mr. Kwei from the dance department, Mr. George Harrison, and I can come.